Hey everybody, happy Saturday. We have an amazing lineup for you tonight for the originals at Charlton, starting at 6 p.m. We're going to have the incredible Judson Cowan, who's going to be showing off his new game on Kickstarter called Hideous Abomination. This guy's amazingly talented. He's done amazing art. He did the soundtrack for several video games. Incredibly talented guy. I'm honored to be able to help showcase his new Kickstarter video game, or not video game, but board game. So check that out. That's going to be 6 to 7 p.m. Then we're going to be following that up live at Charlton's with the music of Mark Schroeder, who's going to be jamming with us. Then for the first time, we're going to have Mr. Dave Houston coming here. Dave is going to be here, and there is not going to be a problem at all. So Dave Houston will be jamming with us. And then we're going to have Mr. Zach Denton bringing his fiddle, jamming with us as well. We'll finish off the music portion of the night, playing my father Jim Vonstein songs, the best of his. And then we got some great stand-up comedians tonight for you. We're going to be starting off with Jonsie Pitts. He's going to be the first time he's performed for us. Followed by Dom Smith, also a first-timer. And then we're going to have Joshua Harris, the stand-up comedy of Joshua Harris. He's not on the list, but we're going to sneak him in. That's a little secret surprise we got coming. And then we're going to finish off the stand-up comedy of Mr. Keith Vance will be returning. So make sure you come check us out. Live streaming is going to start at 6 p.m. on the Originals group that you're looking at right now. And then the show will continue the live streaming, but we're going to be doing it live from Charlton's from 7 to 10. So come on out, get some good food, hear some great music, and get a couple laughs in. I hope everybody's doing well. We love you all. Hope to see you guys tonight. Please stay safe and be well. This is a cool shot. All right, everybody. Hey, everybody. We're going to see the keys. It's going to be like the movie Big, but it's going to be a little smaller. So we love everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Love you, Dad. All right. You're up.
Is that one recording too?
That is a good point. That is not recording. Good.
Okay, thank you. Nice to be playing at Charlton's for the 4th time. I have never played inside the building before, so I'm excited to be playing inside. It's like Charlton's coffee shop. And unbeknownst to you, or possibly knownst to you, I haven't repeated any songs in the set lists in my Charlton's performing history. That's because I want to complete the canon. I want to play all of my songs before I start repeating stuff. So first 3 times I played, I did kind of the obvious songs, the usual suspects. And this one, we're going to go way, way off the map with the set list. I had to do a lot of rehearsing. We're going to play a lot of songs that I've never played before. I think 7 songs in this half hour. 5 of them have never been played live before.
Yeah.
One of them has been played. One of the other 2 has been played once before, and that's a cool story I'll get to a little bit later. So we're gonna start off with a live debut. This is a song I wrote in 1997, and it's on my 2nd album called Volume 2. And it's an instrumental because I tried to write lyrics and it sounded really lame and just wasn't working. I'll play it and then I'll talk about it, but this is called Mysterious Piano Man. And please keep in mind I wrote this in 1997. I hadn't done much piano playing at the time, so this was what 16-year-old me played like in those days. right, thank you. I wrote that about the guy who was our accompanist in the jazz chorus that I was in high school. He was a student too. When I tell these stories, I don't name names unless I'm saying something positive. I try not to be a dirty laundry error outer. I only name names if it's positive. But in this case, I can tell you his name is Scott Rautenberg. And we still keep in touch on Facebook. He's an amazingly brilliant piano player. I listen to all his stuff and I get a serious case of pianist envy. Alright, this is a song. I can't believe I'm playing this one live. I wrote this in 1999, and yet for some reason it's managed to slip through the cracks for 21 years until tonight when I'm about to world premiere it for you. Yeah. It's kind of an unusual song because it's so long. There's a long instrumental which I'm going to cut down by 50%, and I only wrote about half the lyrics. My best friend wrote a lot of the lyrics. And the song is called Motor Road, which is, I just like the way it sounds. It doesn't really mean anything. And what else can I tell you about it? There's a part of the song that sounds like I'm singing a different language, but really it's something, an English message that I've written backwards. That includes a name that I don't want to name. I'll get started on Motor Road, and if I think about anything else about it, I can tell you afterwards. I always imagined Paul McCartney singing this. Hopefully you can too. Everybody's got a weakness. Everybody's in denial. Everybody's after something that they wanted all the while. I just want to know what I wanted all this time. Is it hope? Is it love? Or a rhyme? Everybody's got their business. Everybody's got their pride. Everybody's got their secrets that they've always had to hide. Now you're all you ever hoped that you would be. But don't forget that you were once like me. There's no rhyme and reason for the crazy things we do. We lose our minds, go insane to keep from feeling blue. There's no way to justify our actions, but in time I think I'm gonna be just fine. Everybody's in a dark room. Everybody's in the sun. Everybody's got their memories and they're always on the run. So take some time to think about the life you've led. Can you really shrug it off and go upstairs to bed? Everybody's got a soulmate. Everybody's settled down. Everybody makes commitments and then never makes a sound. So why don't you start to practice what you preach? You never showed, so we had to sell your seat. I'm crazy 'cause I'm wondering what it is that lies ahead. Will the world remember me after I am dead? You'll get through it all someday. All you have is time. I think you're gonna be just fine. Everybody's got vacations. Everybody's having fun. Everybody has to lay down when they're staring at the sun. Take a break from the busy day you planned and watch the waves come crashing on the sand. Everybody's had their heartbreaks, everybody's had their grief, everybody's thought of someone in their hour of disbelief, and all the loved ones that you know have come and gone, with nothing left to mourn them but a song. Everybody's dream is over, everybody's day is done, everybody's at their windows looking at the setting sun. I hope one day you realize what you could have had, but I'll be gone and it'll be too bad. Say goodbye to the old motor road. Say goodbye to the old motor road. Dead not fell see na vina pets. 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 Say goodbye to the old motor road. 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 The dream is over, the day is done. Looking at the setting sun, I bid farewell to the old motor road. Thank you. What a weird song. Thank you. I'm good, thank you. I thought of something I could tell you. The first part of the song came about because there was a really cute girl in a class with me who was, I guess, transferring to another school and was leaving the class. She was a really cute left-handed girl, and in my head, I got this melody. Say goodbye to the left-handed girl. Say goodbye to the left-handed girl. Then it became say goodbye to the old motor road. All right, I'm gonna do a song now that I wrote in 2014, and there is no demo recording, no rough recording on my phone, because what you hear on the album is the demo. It's the beginning and end of it. I went straight to recording it for the album, wrote it very quickly. I'd always wanted to write a song for my wife, and I'd always wanted to write a Christmas song, and it's kind of weird. This almost doesn't feel like my song because it's a Christmas song, so I can usually only really play it 1 month out of the year. But I'm gonna, in the interest of completing the canon and playing all of my songs at Charlton's, I'm going to play you my Christmas song in July.
Christmas in July.
I almost wore my Christmas shirt.
This is on my 4th album, Volume 4, and it's called Make Up for Christmas. Decked with boughs of holly, Rudolph's on TV. Tidings of comfort and joy abound, but I'm in misery. I'm sorry that I ran my mouth off and ruined a good night. And now I just want to fast forward to the part where everything's alright. I don't care what it will take. I will mend all this heartache. 'Cause you're worth it, make no mistake. Can we make up, make up, make up for Christmas? I don't need no jingle bells to make my spirits bright. This is not the time of year to argue or to fight. I'll put it all on the table. We'll work it out, I know. So we can go back to being true companions under that mistletoe. Why don't we go all the way on that figurative sleigh? So what do you say? Can we make up, make up? I hope we laugh about this at a later time. I'm ready to build you up. I'm so glad that you're mine. Before Saint Nicholas appears, I'd like to make it very clear. All I want this year is to make up, make up, make up for Christmas. Cool, thank you. All right, I'm gonna do an instrumental that I wrote in 2002. It's on my 3rd album, Volume 3. And then I'm gonna segue into a song that is on Volume 2, I think. And yeah, that was written in 1997, 8-ish, completed in 97 probably. And the instrumental is called Auntie Rose's Theme. And the song with lyrics I'm going to segue into is called My Last Song to You. Auntie Rose's Theme hasn't been played live since 2002. And My Last Song to You has never been played live before until now. Yeah, I'm going way off the map. It's world premiere night at Charlton's. This is Auntie Rose's Theme. I'd explain more about it, do a VH1 storytellers type thing, but I'm running out of time. I'll tell you more about it later, over a beverage sometime later on. ugly girl with nothing in the world to trouble you, winning the hearts of every guy you see. Now you're walking down the aisle wearing your cap and gown of blue, golden tassel dangling, carefree. You are an angel sent from God up above, perfect body, hair, mind, eyes of baby blue. You and I are probably just not right for love. Can't you hear me crying out to you? And as you leave us now, I feel you've grown somehow. You really touched my heart, but still we have to part. So this is my last song to you. When I think of you with him, I break down and cry. Tell me what the hell is wrong with me. Too many times I've been rejected for another guy. Does this mean I'll never be happy? Oftentimes I think of all the happiness you deserve. You deserve the very best, it's true. But you'll be long gone and no memory you'll preserve of me. Don't you hear me crying out to you? I won't forget you. I look you in the eye, my heart starts to melt. I would rather die than feel the pain I felt. So this is my last song to you. I remember the night in the dark crowded room. Flying through the air came the object of doom. From that point on, I was hooked. Probably because you couldn't say when, you don't know how good you looked. I've had many dreams of your indiscretion. Truth be told, in real life you have none, which sinks me even deeper in depression. You don't realize just what you've done. This all traces back to that fateful night. One too many does a lot these days. Once I knew what it was, couldn't keep it out of my sight. You left me in a permanent state of daze. You had on a blue shirt, I remember well. Compared to you, I'm dirt. Anyone can tell why this is my last song to you. I remember well what took place that night. For you I went through hell, but I came out all right. And this was my last song to you. Thank you. All right. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, sure. Okay. Here's one that I've never played live before. This is on my first album, Volume 1. It was written in 1996. And it's one that has managed to slip through the cracks. Here's a ringing endorsement for you. This is, I think, my worst song ever. You want to hear my worst song?
Yeah.
All right. I've never played it. Literally what happened is I had a classmate who heard I was a songwriter and she wanted me to write a song for her. So I did, and the lyrics, such as they are in the song, I don't think can be applied to her. I just wrote this little song, crapped out this little song quickly for her. Like, okay, you want a song? Here you go. And I forgot to even tell her about it. But anyway, her name is Sharon, I think. So this was a song for Sharon that she probably doesn't know about. And this is on the album. The only worthwhile thing about the song, I think, is harmony. I overdubbed my harmony, my voice over myself 3 times, which sounds kind of cool, and I obviously can't replicate that live, so that's why I've never played the song. And this is a guitar song, but I'm moving it to electric keyboard and seeing if I can put makeup on this pig and spray some cologne on the turd and make it into something fairly kind of tolerable. So this is my worst song, and this is called This Is My Day. I see you every day and your spirit lifts me up. All your heart and your soul and your spirit lift me up. Oh, I just can't stop thinking about you. Oh, there are all these wonderful things about you. I am wondering if you would come and dance with me. It would make my whole night if you come and dance with me. Oh, who else were you going to ask? I know asking you would be no easy task. This is my day. I see you sitting there all alone. This is my day. I see a girl I could call my own. There is a God up in heaven, and he's really made my day. This is my day. This is my day. I see you going home, being all alone tonight. I just can't bear the thought of you all alone tonight. Oh, if you're lonely, I'll give you my number. Oh, I'm feeling lonely, so I'll give you my number. This is my day. I see you sitting there all alone. This is my day. I see a girl I could call my own. Oh, there is a God up in heaven, and he's really made my day. This is my day. This is my day. This is my day. I see you sitting there all alone. This is my day. I see a girl I could call my own. Oh, there is a God up in heaven, and he's really made my day. This is 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 my day. A hidden masterpiece. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
It's good. It's a good song.
Oh, well, thank you.
I mean, if you did your worst one, he was going to do it on the worst.
Okay, cool.
That was good.
I got my boo in.
It just sounded good.
Listen to the album version. The harmonies are kind of cool, I got to admit. All right. I worked for a real estate company in 2006, and doesn't exactly, when you hear these lyrics, it might not exactly take Sherlock Holmes to figure out what real estate company I worked for. But we had an annual, we probably still do, it's an annual Agent Appreciation Day. And I was the administrative assistant for this real estate company, and they asked me, the boss and CEO asked me to write a song about how this company appreciates their agents. And I played this song at 7:30 a.m. on a Friday morning at the Fox Theater downtown to open the Agent Appreciation Day. So,
Impressive.
yeah, I was kind of tired and hungover. We had been hitting the martinis last night, the night before. They put us up at the Georgian Terrace across the street, and it was a fun night. One of the few times I woke up hungover and didn't regret it. I thought it was all worth it. Another ringing endorsement. All right, this is called From Our Heart to Yours. A little cheesy and schmaltzy, but, you know, whatever. It was suited the occasion. How can we ever thank you? We're at a loss for words to say. We want to tell you you're the ones who have brought us where we are today. No one has served us better. Thanks to you, we lead our state. We're all so glad you're on the bus and that you're driving us from good to great. With our hearts we'll stay the course, serving God our solid source. Thank you for helping us open up our doors. Not as a partner, but a friend, from our heart to yours. It's such an amazing duty, helping people find a home. We want to tell you that in our hearts you'll always have a home you can call your own. With our hearts we'll stay the course, serving God our solid source. Thank you for helping us open up our doors. Not as a partner, but a friend, from our heart to yours. You've earned your seat at Camelot's round table, more than 1,000 of you going strong. Never letting anyone who said we wouldn't make it get us down. We sure proved them wrong. With all credence, stay the course, serving God our solid source. With a united front, glory will prevail. With our hearts we'll stay the course, serving God our solid source. Thank you Thank you. All right. Okay.
You got a little bluesy run again.
Oh, this?
That one.
Yeah, I was just, in 2006, I was just learning how to do that kind of thing. And I wanted to show off that I can play harmonica and keyboard at the same time, so I found a place to do this thing and play the harmonica. And I did a real cheesy key change in there. It was like a commercial jingle.
I think to really do that right on harmonica, it needs to be like this long or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Like 4 octaves, right? I mean,
Yep.
typewriter harmonica.
All right, we'll see how this one goes. This is a song I wrote in 1999 very quickly, and it's a guitar song. I'm gonna take a stab at it on, you wanna hear a cool little electric keyboard sound, or do you want me to try this regular piano?
Cool electric sound.
Okay. I'll let you twist my arm. All right, this is a song written about an old celebrity crush of mine, Christina Ricci. She looks like my wife. That is not a coincidence. I've only ever played this live once before, and I looked at the lyrics then, and it was 20 years ago, and I played it on the instrument that it was written on and meant to be played on. So I'm playing it 20 years later, barely rehearsed, no lyrics. We'll see how this goes. This is called Dream Girl. There you are, like the shelter after the storm. I wake up and your head is floating above my bed. You're the first thing that I see when I wake up. When I feel the weight of the world, I know you'll lend a hand. When I feel like the whole world's out to get me, I know you'll understand. You're the first thing that I see when I wake up. Wise men say there's no way to truly describe beauty. You can define it, you can see examples of it, no one can really describe it. You're the first voice that I hear when I wake up. I think I've found a way to truly define beauty. Look at your picture, that's all the definition that anyone ever needs. You're the first thing that I see. You're the first thing that I see. You're the first voice that I hear when I wake up. Late at night, as the sun sets on our way into the night, I am swimming in your radiance and splashing in your sea. You're the first thing that I see. You're the first thing that I see. You're the first thing that I see every day of my life. You're my dream girl. Thank you. Experimentation night at Charlton's. All right, last one is one I'm much more familiar with. One of the few that can be either a guitar or piano song. One of these days I'll get around to playing it in guitar. Here, this is on my second album, Volume 2, and it's about my cousins and his friends getting drunk on every Christmas Eve party. This is called Floor of Incoherencies, and this is my last one. Thank you for listening to me. I'll be back next week for a half-hour set on ukulele. And this is Floor of Incoherencies. Here they go again. Will there ever be an end? Now all his friends are here, breaking out the beer. Starts off rather slow, then watch all judgment go. Every year's the same. Why do they still play the game? By 10 p.m. the drink's gone to their head. Good thing all the children are in bed. 10:30 now and I'm finding not much comfort and joy are in their tidings. Slipping on the ice. Ain't the wild crowd nice? I stop and wonder who's to blame. Then I think I hear them call my name. I look left, I look right, and what comes to sight but a gang of young men with their heads up it again. Keep going when they're done. Is it any fun? Keep going when they're done. Is it any fun? 11 now, not a moment too soon. And I can't escape the room. There's a guy with a buzz cut who keeps calling me Kramer. This riffraff isn't getting tamer. I start to make my way upstairs, and I'm told I'm the only civil person there. Can I help it if you all are drunk? This is the lowest that you've ever sunk. I look left, I look right. Can I get through the night? I look right, I look left, and I feel so bereft. Keep going when they're done. Is it any fun? Keep going when they're done. Is it any fun? Come on up and see the floor of incoherencies. You can't just drink away your sorrow. Come on up and see the floor of incoherencies. What will they all be like tomorrow? 11:30 and they're building up speed, but pumping iron isn't what I need. Well, the calendar has shown that month for years, but the pictures seem to take away the tears. You're spitting anger, but there's nothing she will do. Boy, have I lost all respect for you. Oh, can't you see me on my knees? God save this floor of incoherencies. Come on up and see the floor of incoherencies. You can't just drink away your sorrow. Come on up and see the floor of incoherencies. What will they all be like tomorrow? I look left, I look right. Can I get through the night? I look right, I look left, and I feel so bereft. Keep going when they're done. Must be fun? Keep going when they're done. Is it any fun? Thank you. That is it for me. Thank you for listening to me. Enjoy the rest of the show. I'll be back to play some accordion in a little while.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, cool. Alright, everybody, hope everybody's doing well. That was Mark Schroeder. Check him out on Amazon. He's got 4 albums in a box set, so make sure you check him out. Hope everybody's doing well. We got Dave Houston coming up next. There is not a problem. And Dave is here, actually. So we're going to bring him on up. You're the next contestant.
How are you?
Yeah, that'll work. We need to probably skedaddle this guy, I guess. Are you want to play this later?
No, I'm done with the keyboard. I can take it away.
All right. Set it all up. Oh, yeah. Very good. Yeah. You want to leave that in here? I don't know how. I don't want it to be messed up in your car. You can. You just move it to the side if you want.
Yeah, can I put it up? Can I set it on that booth?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. I will be using the microphone a little late, just for the accordion.
We'll change that mic out. Yeah. Cincinnati. Good job. Your war song is pretty good.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Good job, Mark.
Thank you.
But yes, I was,
Looking forward to hearing you.
yeah, that's awesome.
All right, Dave.
Good music. That's a lot. That's a lot of effort there. Music's wow. Is this your mic?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Take it down.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Change your mic.
Yep.
Thank you.
37 years of
You want to bring your chair up?
Yeah.
I'll let you get comfortable, and then I'm going to set up the cameras, and I'll give you the. Go.
Make sure I'm still reaching my drink back there.
Yeah.
It's important.
Make sure. Yeah.
So
Bring
it's
it
a
on
little
up.
thing. Let me bring this.
you were in the service too. Her brother and sister live down here. And our son. So it's down here. Brother and son come. Working for them.
Plug it in there.
Is that a carbon guitar?
It is a composite acoustic. Now owned by PD. Yeah.
Really?
You know the cool thing about it is outside, you know, it really does well.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't like it's not wood, right?
The
So
action didn't get thrown off.
yeah,
and
it will
stuff?
stay in tune in all kind of weather.
That's nice.
Just really cool.
Just getting here from a show that was 7 miles from here, my entire guitar went out of tune. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Raise this up a little bit. All right, Dave, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself and whatever you need, a water or.
Chip 1 2. Good job. Yeah, sounds beautiful. I've got water here. I'm good with the wine. I'm good for wine with 40, 45 minutes. Then I'll go back to water.
There you go.
Can I get you something to drink, sir? No, I'm good. Where you going? Oh my
Sounds incredible, Judson. I think it's really nice here. It's a great tone.
Cameras all look pretty good.
Numbers aren't supposed to be where they
Let's
are.
roll, let's roll.
Go for it. Yeah, you're live now.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave Houston. Thanks to Jason for having us, for hosting. Thanks for Bob and Charlton's for doing this original thing. It's really a great thing to get out and see music. I know you can't go to a big concert and that, but you know, good social distancing here and good good family, good cause coming out, good food. So we appreciate the live music having it tonight. So it's awesome to be here. It's an honor. So I'll start out with a song about my dad. So I wrote this song. My dad passed away about 2 or 3 years ago. You know, you never think it's going to happen. It happens out of the blue sometimes. You know, it's like he was so well, he was doing so good, and it's like, you know, he was 74, he turned 75, and you know, just got word he got sick, and all of a sudden he's in the hospital, and you're going to the hospital, and you're thinking about things, and thinking about, you know, what's going to happen, and how memories come back, and you start thinking about, man, I was really a butt back then when I was a teenager, or I was in my 20s. I really only thought about me. I still kind of do, but my dad did so much for me, and I was like, wow, I could have done so much better as a son. But the cool thing about it is when he was in the hospital for 3 weeks, I got to talk to him a lot and hear old stories from him and hear old stories from me, and sat with him for a long time. And he finally said something to the effect that, you know, Dave, one time you disappointed me, but now you make me proud. And that was just a moment. I was like, wow, you know, that's good. I'm like, what did I do though? You know, what did I do? But no, it was a good moment. So glad we had that at the end. So here's Come Undone. If I said to you what I want to say, would you turn around and walk away? If the words were off of a silver tongue, would it all work out? Oh, we come undone, we come undone. Will we come undone? Well, on second thought, what I need to say would only tear us apart. Need some hell to pay, 'cause at the end of the day, we count mistakes, we drown our sorrow at the bottom of a bottle. We come undone. How we come undone. We come undone. We come undone. We come undone. Undone. When you go your way, I find mine. I know there were some bad, still we had some good times. We come undone. How we come undone. We come undone. How we come undone. We come undone. Cool.
Yeah.
It's fun song. Yeah, great sound. Sounds beautiful. Thanks, Jason. You know, my dad had a ponytail too. Yeah, it was good. You know, he said all of his friends were like, older, losing their hair or whatever, and he said, they said, why do you got a ponytail? They're all jealous and stuff. He says, 'cause I can. That was his attitude, 'cause I can. So I'm a dad now, which you never think. My dad said to me, son, paybacks are hell. So with my son, it's quite the ride. Had good times and played a lot of baseball, and so this song's about him. Sometimes I lose myself, can't seem to find the right word. Days when I find myself keep losing my way once again. Voices are in my head. That's when everything seems to slip away. Everything changed, yeah, it slipped away. Everything seems to slip away. Yeah, it slipped away. I wake, I light my first cigarette. Yeah, that might make up my mind. Wait, and there's more to this. Trying to live a good life. Which voices are in my head? And that's when everything changed. Yeah, it slipped away. Everything seems to slip away. Everything changed. Yeah, it slipped away. Yeah, it slipped away. There's more. There's so much more to this. There's more. There's so much more to this. Everything seems to slip away. Everything changed. Yeah, it slipped away. Everything seems to slip away. Yeah, it slipped away. Fun song. I've been writing that the last 6 months or so, and as COVID kind of hit, so it kind of makes sense. It's not a song I think is good. It's about something, but it can also be about a lot of things. So it's like a lot of people's lives slipped away, a lot of finances slip away, and when your kids aren't in school, and it's just different times. So it's sort of becoming a little bit something different. As the song kind of evolved, and so a little bit of something upbeat. So when your family goes out of town on the weekend, or like a long weekend or something, you're like, oh yeah, guys' weekend. Oh yeah, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to crank up the music. I'm going to, eat bad. I'm going to, go out. But you wind up staying home. You wind up staying home playing music, and you wind up staying home playing music and by yourself. So, you call your friends, hey, what's up? Hey, come on over. I'm going to lay low. I can't get out tonight. Or, my wife, I said, I can't get out. So I start writing songs about how sad I am when, my family's gone over the weekend. And I'm like, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and be a little bit, about me living the debauched life or something, but while still being in pain because you're by yourself. So this is called Breakdown. Since you've been gone, don't want you back here. And since you've been gone, don't need you back here. Didn't do what you wanted, I did what I pleased. Didn't give what you needed, now I'm down on my knees. Baby, I'm down on my knees. Sugar, what was wrong for you? It was right for me, can't you see? And since you've been gone, here comes another breakdown. And since you've been gone, here comes another breakdown again. Since you've been gone, my glass stays half empty. I try so hard to keep it full. And since you've been gone, the neighbors think I've gone crazy. My friends know the trouble I've been. What was wrong for you? It was right for me, can't you see? And since you've been gone, here comes another breakdown. And since you've been gone, here comes another breakdown again. Who are you gonna blame it on? I blamed it on you. Blame it on me. I blamed it on you. Blame it on me. I blamed it on you. Blame it on me. I blamed it on you. Blame it all on me. Yeah, I blamed it on you. I blame it on me. Yeah, I blame it on you. Blame it all on Jason. It's all his fault. You can tell a fun song when you go. song's kind of two songs in one, kind of, you know. It's like a mashup, and I didn't even mean to mash it up. You know, I always write songs: verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. You know, this one's verse, chorus, outro. I mean, it's creative stuff. That's what you know. I mean, yeah. And if there is, I can blame it on myself because, you know, I wrote it. So anyway, I always like to blame it on somebody, though. You know, my dog. I'll blame it on my dog. Again, Jason, thanks so much for hosting. Appreciate it. Sounding good up here. You know, Charlton's, thanks for having us. And, you know, thanks for promoting original music. Gosh, you know, you go out and hear so many covers, and I love covers, don't get me wrong, but, you know, there's only so much Brown Eyed Girl you can do, you know? I mean, there's only so much Tequila Sunrise. Oh, I do that one. But, you know, I do covers, and I'll do, you know, I love covers, but hearing original music, you know, is always an inspiration to hear somebody passionate about their music, play the music, be proud of their music, own it, have 4, 5, 6 albums. Like Mark, I have 3. Well, really, it's 2.5 because the third didn't even finish. But there's still time. I mean, I can still get to 7 or 8. I'll just have to live to 90. The rate I'm going. So, but no, it's good. It's impressive. I'm impressed, Mark. I just met you and I'm impressed. So what I'm gonna do? I'll do a song about my daughter. So my daughter's a horseback rider. Anybody here ride horses? Anybody ride horses? You ride horses? Did you ride it here? Did you, like, you roped it up right here, like pulled it in? But you have, yeah, you have. So you know how hard it is. Yeah. So I've got a Mustang car, but that doesn't count. But I've ridden horses, you know, recreational, and most of them they put me on are the most tamest, you know, little pony things. You know, I think I'm a cowboy, but I'm not. But my daughter is. My daughter's a cowgirl. But she's been riding horses, gosh, since she was 8 or 9 years old. And, you know, as a father, you're like, oh, I can't do that. I can't see her do it. You know, it's like, what happens if she falls off? And yeah, she's fallen off. She's gotten bitten. She's gotten kicked. She's fallen off again. She had a horse roll over her leg, break her leg. She's, you know, done. She just broke her hip about 2 years ago. So this song is sort of about letting go. You know, if your kid's a race car driver, you let them race. You know, if your daughter's a horseback rider, you let her ride. But I still don't like it. So, but this sort of what this is about. I'll do some finger picking. Who's gonna catch her when she falls? Who will protect her when we're miles apart? She gets back on when she's thrown off. She has no fear at all. But she's sweet like a song, a sweet song for Sunday. A sweet song for Sunday, but she has no fear at all. Daylight is fading again. One chapter ends, the next begins. Cold winds change blowing. She lights the night, has no fear at all. But she's sweet like a song, a sweet song for Sunday. Like a sweet song for Sunday, She has no fear, she has no fear. I have a fear she's going to get kicked again. So, anyway, that's about my daughter. So we'll move back to the, what is it, the autobiographical? How do you say that, Mark? Autobiographical? Thank you, sir. I'd like to just say, I'd like to mess things up. Autobiographical. Anyway, is that when you write about yourself? Auto, when you write about yourself. This would be this one. So I wrote a drinking song. I didn't have one, you know. Everybody needs a drinking song. You know, Mark, you got a drinking song. I mean, you drink, yeah, see, Mark even has one. And Mark has one. It's not his worst song either. It's his, yeah. So I didn't have a drinking song, so I wrote a drinking song. Spinning out of control. My head was spinning out of control. I woke up this morning with a drink in my hand. I woke up this morning with a drink in my hand. I'm out of control. So out of control. No, my damn drinking is out of control. Back down to the bar, I decided to go. What was I thinking? I should have stayed home. I sat down at my spot and ordered a drink. And that's when you walked in. And this old heart's sake, I'm out of control. So out of control. My love for you, woman, is out of control. I always wanted to write a song too, where you could just do this and just look around and just wait for everybody to just go, what are you doing? Like an old honky tonk song. They play this drink, they don't care. And they're just like, hey. And then you walked up and ordered a drink. That's when it hit me. It wasn't for me. You're out of control. You're out of control. My love for you, woman, is out of control. So out of control. Out of control. My love for you, woman, so out of control. I need to get that more rowdy. If anybody's got any ideas to make that more rowdy, I mean, that's what I want, it rowdy. See, I'm just kind of doing a song, but I want it. Okay, here's a rowdy one. How about that? So, I went to music school, and I wanted to learn jazzy chords like. I wanted to learn that. But what I really liked mostly is this I don't know, there's something about that. Anyway, so I had this little idea for a riff, and I'm like, anyway, so you're in a basement. That's where most good songs are written, in a basement. So you're in a basement doing that riff, and your buddy goes, oh, yeah, I like that. Do that again. And you say, what's this song title? Well, I think it's I Like to Party, but I don't really know, exactly how to write it. So you get a lot of inspirations, a lot of co-writers. So a good buddy of mine helped me write this. And then his wife walks in after we're in the middle of writing it and says, this is what you need to sing. And we're like, you sure? And she says, yes. So the third verse of this is what she recommended. I always blush when I do it, but I'll do it. So this song is called I Like to Party. I work hard about 2 days a week. When the weekend comes, I don't get no sleep. I like to party, drink until I'm gone. I like to get my swerve on and party all night long. When I go out with all my friends, it seems like the weekend, it never ends. I like to party, drink until I'm gone. I like to get my swerve on and party all night long. When I go out late at night, I take my girlfriend and not my wife. I like to party just as much as me. I like to get my swirl on and party all night long. And I finally go home. I found my wife, and she ain't alone. She likes to party just as much as me. She likes to get her swerve on, and she don't need me. She likes to party. She likes to party. She likes to party. Yeah, she likes to party. She likes to get her swerve on, and she don't need me. So, yeah, that wasn't about me. That song is not about me. One more, yeah. So again, thanks for having us out. Such a pleasure to be out playing live music. You know, you're stuck at home. You're like, when's live music going to happen again? And it can be done. You know, it can be done like this. Everybody can, be careful and wear a mask and be away and sanitize yourself internally with wine. You can. I mean, it's safe. It's safe. You know, if you're sick, stay home. You know, if you don't have a dog sitter, stay home. You know, I mean, we all have to do these things. So again, good times. I'll go back a little bit. It's one of the first songs I wrote a few years back. Starting to sing and starting to write myself. Always co-wrote, and this was one of the songs I wrote totally by myself. And most of the songs I've done tonight, other than I Like to Party, I totally wrote by myself. So most of the songs you heard, or all the songs you heard, other than I Like to Party, or if they're bad, they're mine. If they're good, they're mine. If they're mediocre, they're Mark's. This is called Sun. She said, come back to bed. What's troubling you? Ain't gotta be so sad. Ain't gotta be so blue. No, 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 'cause the sun's gonna come up in the morning. The light's gonna shine on you. The sun's gonna come up in the morning. Yeah, we'll see this through. She says, baby, why you drink so much? Always getting so mad when I asked you not to. Life gets hard, your pain is real. Be so bad. The sun's gonna come up in the morning. The light's gonna shine on you. The sun's gonna come up in the morning. Yeah, we'll see this through. The light shines through the darkest hour. Oh yeah, our light shines. It's precious, so precious. Ease your worried head. Sorry. sun's gonna come up in the morning, the light's gonna shine on you. The sun's gonna come up in the morning, yeah, we'll see this, we're through, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool, thanks for having me. That was my worst song. Anyway, I don't play that out much, but it's fun to do. So that's my Motown song. I'm gonna bring that back next week.
Mr. Dan Houston.
Thanks again, Jason, for having me. I'm Dave Houston. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate Charlton's hosting. Appreciate everybody coming out. Oh, Bob.
All right, you can unplug.
You got to it?
Yeah, you good? All right, so
Yeah, it sounded good.
take a load off
Yeah.
and put our water in.
Absolutely.
Get some food, so don't forget about that. We'll set it up. Yeah, it sounded good.
Yeah, up. Cool. I put my last one.
Can I help you out?
Yeah, I got to just Cool. I appreciate it. It sounded brilliant. I love that speaker.
Yeah, this thing's pretty alright.
Sounds really good.
It's pretty cool.
I've never played with a GoPro on my head either.
I have actually. Literally on my head multiple times. Good job. I do this thing called cat cam, where I put a GoPro on my head. And it's not a great idea.
It's kind of like riding a bucket.
It's an idea. Everybody?
That last song was my favorite.
Yeah, it's a fun song. Yeah, it's kind of worth something that's literally happening.
Are we up in a few minutes?
Yeah, we're up right now. So yeah. Use your bathroom break. Yeah. Love you, Dad. Love everybody. Love you. Love you, Dad. All right. Keep it warm.
Jason, you're gonna sound better without that beard on.
I'm gonna look 10% less cool.
He's gonna look better.
How's everybody doing?
Hey everybody, how we all doing? All right, doing well. Thank you all very much for coming out to Charlton's. This is the originals at Charlton's. We do this every Saturday night. Following us, we're going to be having some stand-up comedy, so make sure you stick around for that. Mr. Jonsie Pitts is going to be starting us off, and we also have Dom Smith, and we have Keith Vance returning again, as always. So thank you very much for coming out. Mark Schroeder is going to join me here again. He's going to come up here with this beautiful blue accordion that I'm seeing right here. Never played with an accordion player before, so this might be the time where the tomatoes get thrown. We will see. I don't know. All right, this is a beautiful accordion. I'm a little intimidated right here. We're going to have, this is Mark Schroeder. You heard him earlier tonight. You can find his music on Amazon. I'd like to thank Dave for coming out as well. You can check out his music on Facebook. Look for The Squirrels. A really awesome band. Just check them out. Thank you all very much for coming out and supporting Charlton, supporting live music, supporting yourselves, supporting your ears. So, my father's a songwriter. His name's Jim Von Stein. He's been writing music all of his life. And we're going to play some originals for you tonight. So hopefully you guys dig them.
I'm going to stand, actually.
Yeah, sure. All right, should we start pretty or should we start like a jam? I don't know, what do you think? Is that like a pretty, does that work for pretty songs?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, all right. Like I said, it works for pretty songs. So we're going to start off as a pretty song. Or at least I think it's a pretty song. My dad wrote this song April 8th, 2001. It's called Holding On to Memories. It's one of my mom's favorite songs of my father's, and hopefully it'll be one of your favorite songs too. It's called Holding On to Memories.
What's that?
Oh, I was going to go grab my guys. Put them on this table.
You can plugged in now.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, this is called Holding On to Memories. There goes my baby, there goes my world, there goes the love I had when I still had that girl. She looked so pretty, she looked so fine, she looked the way she did when I once called her mine. Too young together, we didn't know. Two kids against the odds, we finally let it go. Sometimes it's better, look where we are. You found another love, and I love you from afar. I can hear your voice so well, it haunts me in the dark of hell. In the night you always call to me. When it's cold and it's late at night, I hold on for a best flight. Holding on to memories, holding on to memories, holding on to memories left of you. You're in my soul. I only walked away because you had to go. Your dreams were different, we grew apart. You'll live within my heart, if only in my heart. I can hear your voice so well, it haunts me in the dark of hell. In the night you always call to me. night. I hold on for a bad flight, holding on to memories, holding on to memories, holding on to memories left of you. I can hear your voice so well, it haunts me in the dark of hell. In the night you always call to me. When it's cold and late at night, I hold on for a bad flight, holding on to memories, holding on to memories, holding on to memories left of you. So hold on to memories. That's Mr. Mark Schroeder there. All right, thank y'all very much. Make sure you stick around. We got some stand-up comedy coming up afterwards. We're going to play this next song. It's called Girl. It's another pretty song. It sounded pretty, so why not? All right, it's called Girl. My dad wrote this one December 12th, 2014 about no girl in particular. So there you go. Looking in your tender eyes, I see no shades of gray. I want to tell you things I never thought I'd say. Fall in love more each day, could take my heart away, with the magic in its way, sending me so far away. Girl, I can stop my heart from loving you this way. You take me on a trip, that's all that I can say. One look into your eyes and stars all shine my way. Please say, take my hand and love me every day. Every time I touch your hand, there's a love I understand. A spark born through love, shining like the stars above. When you speak, the angels sing. With my heart I give this ring. Everything you mean to me is graced by heaven, what I see. Girl, I can stop my heart from loving you this way. You take me on a trip, that's all that I can say. One look into your eyes and stars all shine my way. Please say, take my hand and love me every way. Girl, I can stop my heart from loving you this way. You take me on a trip, that's all that I can say. One look into your eyes and stars all shine my way. Please say, take my hand and love me every way. called Girl.
Thank you very much.
Kind of feel like I'm in a Disney movie, like a little bit of Lady and the Tramp, a little bit. Yeah. Anybody wants to make out over spaghetti, you're welcome to do that here at Charlton's.
Right. Let's see here. Our friend Dave mentioned that he has a daughter that is a horse rider. And my dad has a song.
Our friend Dave, who played earlier, Dave Houston, mentioned that his daughter is into horse riding. My dad actually wrote a song about a horse rider called God Save a Lonely Cowboy's Heart. God Save a Lonely Cowboy's Heart. So let's play that next. It's called God Save a Lonely Cowboy's Heart. This is from April 6th, 2011. When a rodeo clown becomes a fool, it takes away the feeling he was good. You broke my heart and took this man to school. There's no line in the golden rule. A lonely town without you. And I hang on 'cause I can't live without you. The horses, they don't know, and the blue skies still go on. The stars shine down, but they don't have a glow. This pain upon my face, the tears I can't replace. 'Cause missing you is all I ever know. The Colorado sun is home to you. The Texas is another show for you. That California surf is so brand new. I heard you say the skies are perfect blue, but here it feels so cold without you here. The more I miss you, dear, the less it feels. The horses, they don't know, and the blue skies still go on. The stars shine down, but they don't have a glow. The pain upon my face hides the tears I can't replace. 'Cause missing you is all I ever know. Sometimes I find myself alone and crying in the dark. Try to understand this pain that's burning in my heart. 'Cause rhinestones will always shine when a cowgirl plays the part. God save a lonely cowboy's heart. The horses, they don't know, and the blue skies still go on. The stars shine down, but they have lost
lost their glow. This pain upon my face, eyes and tears I can't replace. 'Cause missing you is all I ever know. The horses they don't know, and the blue skies still go on. The stars shine down, but they have lost their glow. This pain upon my face, eyes and tears I can't replace. 'Cause missing you is all I ever know. 'Cause missing you is all I ever know. 'Cause missing you is all I ever know. Alright, it's called God Save a Lone Cowboy's Heart. Thank you very much. That goes out to Dave's daughter.
8:49.
8:49. Alright, we got a couple more we can play for you. He's never been on a horse, so he just writes about everything. It's crazy, yeah. Yeah. All right, this next song I'm going to play for you. My dad wrote this October 19th, 2003. It's called Honky Tonk Highway. It's a honky-tonk night. The neon is calling. I'll be crying all night when I start falling. I'll be searching for you while the jukebox is playing. Another memory of you that I'll be replaying. Waitress, bring me your drink. I don't really care as long as I drink. This hurt doesn't hurt much. There's been nothing but rain. I've not seen the sun much, so please ease my pain with a smile and a soft touch. Honky tonk highway, I'm riding you home. I've got a lot of miles, but I'll be alone. The neon is flashing, the memories of you, and I'll drink them up like I always do. Another cool game or two, and then I start fighting. As white as the queue, my memories are like we play every night where the neon is bright. Now I'm lonely tonight, and nothing feels right. Honky tonk highway, I'm riding you home. I've got a lot of miles, but I'll be alone. The neon is flashing, the memories of you, and I'll drink them up like I always do. Honky tonk highway, I'm
I'm riding you home. I've got a lot of miles that I'll be alone. The neon is flashing, the memories of you, and I'll drink them up like I always do. Yes, I'll drink them up like I always do. That's called Honky Tonk Highway.
Want to try a new one?
Sure.
Why not? Let's try a brand new one. It's called Honky Tonk Highway. So my dad wrote that. He's written all these songs. My dad's
He has emphysema, so he can't play his music anymore. Emphysema is a disease that affects your breathing, your lungs. He has fluid in his lungs. So he still writes songs. He's written like 211 songs this year. He's written 5,000 plus songs his whole life. We bought him a series of guitars, smaller and smaller, but now he just does the writing part. But it's an honor to play his music out. Thank you guys for going out and appreciating it. It's really cool. Thank you for being a part of Charlton. Thank you. We're going to play one more for you, then we're going to start the stand-up comedy section of the night for the last hour. We're going to have a bunch of great, we got Jonsie Pitts. Sorry about that. Jonsie Pitts is going to be coming up. Then we got Don Smith after that. And then we got Keith Vance, and we may have another surprise for you. So just stick around for that. It's the last song we're going to play for you. I meant to play this last week for Charlton's birthday, but I forgot. So we're going to play it this week. We're going to do a new song. It's called Time Passages. Kind of a, not really a birthday song, but it talks about time. So, but yeah, this one's new. This is from June 12th, 2001 is when my dad wrote this. It's called Time Passages. The older I get, the slower I am. It's just a downfall and always aging man. The more that I see, the less I believe. I know the devil never looks so angry. The darker the night, the brighter the day. We fool ourselves a lot when we look away. Time doesn't answer, time only counts. We live our lives in fear, promises and doubts. Time passages we must all go through. On our way somewhere else none of us have been to. Time passages, a phase we all go through. Time is waiting there for you. Questions go on, testing your mind. We've got 100 answers, all of them are blind. You think you can't know, it's not in our realm. We only cling to thoughts of the way it seems. The older I get, the slower I am. It's just a downfall and always aging man. The more that I see, the less I believe. I know the devil never looks so angry. Time passes passages we must all go through. On a day somewhere else none of us have been to. Time passages, the phase we all go through. Time is waiting there for you. Time passages we must all go through. On our way somewhere else none of us have been to. Time passages, the phase we all go through. Time is waiting there for you. It's Mr. Mark Schroeder, everybody. Give him a round of applause. You can check out his music on Amazon. It's also the first time I've ever played with an accordion player. That was pretty awesome. So, all right, that makes for the music section of the night. I'd like to also thank Dave Houston for coming out and jamming with us. So, and yeah, I'd like to thank my father, Jim Bonstein, for writing all these wonderful songs. So, stick around, get a drink. We're going to start doing some stand-up comedy here in a second. Just give us a second to reset.